Okay, guys, go ahead.
Good.
Alex, I guess first thing is, how is Christian?
Is it most likely an IL thing? He just felt that when he stretched, and it's a hard one, right? Because we felt like he was ready, of course, to play first, but he stretches and that happened, so it's a tough one for us, but we'll bounce back. Most likely Danny will be here tomorrow. Well, Danny will be in Buffalo. Let's see how he feels, whatever, and we'll go from there.
Alex, as you noted before the game, this is a pretty straight series where you win the opener and then lose the next two. In your mind, is there an issue in terms of intensity there, or why do you think that's happened in the last week?
We haven't hit since we went to the West Coast. We've been chasing pitches. I think we're one of the stretches, kind of like when was it? When we played Houston and those guys, right? Like we love to swing the bats. We do, but we've been chasing pitches out of zone for a while. We've been chasing more pitches with men in scoring position. I think the percentage goes up. We can talk about the numbers. I think we're hitting like 220 as a group since that Friday in Oakland. So obviously we played some tough games in the West Coast, tough games against Philly, but offensively we're not near the team that we are. We know that. So today we worked some counts. We didn't finish certain at bats. There were some walks there, some better at bats, which is a positive, and we continue to do that tomorrow.
Alex, do you know what Christian was pointing to in that sixth inning in center field?
There was a light or like a spotlight, coming from inside above the monuments. They have the windows, so there was like a red light flashing in between pitches. Then it was white, but no big deal, to be honest with you. But he noticed it right away, in the LeMahieu bat.
Did that get resolved after the umps took notice?
Yes, yeah.
Alex, what did you think of Martin?
Martin, he threw the ball well. Yeah, in that situation, we got wit getting ready for LeMahieu, right? And there's a ground ball to right field. We throw third, the ball, gets past Rafi. And at that time, I'm like, well, if Witt is ready, we have to go to him here, right? Second and third in that situation. And he limited damage, but he had a good cutter going today. Obviously the pitch to Gleyber, he wants back on an 0-2. He was supposed to be a fastball up. He pulled it, and it was in the honey hole for Gleyber, and he'd say out of the ballpark. Besides that, good stuff. Good command on the outside part of the plate. A lot of weak contact.
Alex, with Arroyo, it seems like every time he is about to kind of seize a role or get more playing time in this series, gotten hurt. If he goes on the IL, it's obviously the third time. How disappointing has that been for him and from your end to see this kind of keep happening?
Yeah, that's something. It's frustrating, right? Because seems like he's in a groove, he's doing the bat well, and then this happens, and we don't like to, our guys to get hurt. This is one of the things too that, and Brad always talks about it. It's not only in his case, when you're not playing that much, and all of a sudden you start playing a lot, and you start getting on base at a high rate, and you're running the bases more than usual, stuff like this happens, and we try to avoid it. We put them in running programs when they're not playing every day, just to avoid stuff like this. But it's too bad that it happens, and we'll keep working. We'll keep trying to improve, because that's something that it makes a lot of sense. You go from not playing to all of a sudden playing 10 days in a row or 8 out of 10. And your body's not used to it. And I'm not saying this is the case for Christian, but overall, that's one of the things that we've been studying and talking about it, and we'll try to get it right. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. So hopefully, we'll keep working, like I said, and keep getting better.
Alex, you talked about, you guys haven't hit for a bit. You got Toronto and then the Yankees coming back. It's not going to get any easier here in the next couple of weeks.
I mean, it's part of the schedule, and today it was a 3-0 game going to the bottom of the 7th, and then we didn't do the job there. Yesterday, obviously, Cole did an amazing job. I still feel offensively, like I said, I think it's more of the offense than anything else. We've been scuffling, and then we had that big game against Kansas City, right, at the end of the homestand, and then after that, obviously, a good pitching staff in Oakland and in Anaheim. We didn't do too much against the Phillies. We didn't do too much, and in the series, it was the same thing. There's some positives, but I think as a group, we need to get better. We're good. Thank you. Have a good night.